What's going on, everyone?
You
John and
right?
Audrey here, back again with episode 60 of the Real Talk podcast. And Audrey, I swear to God, I didn't know you were gonna yawn.
Right.
I just
Whatever.
wanted
You
to
always
start
like
it
to
because
make
like
me
we're
look.
already like going from topic to topic. I'm like, okay, cool. This would be kind of cool for the podcast.
Yeah. Right. I'm sure.
the
You just
big,
knew it. You were like, she's gonna yawn. She's gonna yawn right now.
the
I
big
have a
six.
bad
Oh,
habit of yawning. I
what do you
know.
mean?
I
You
have a
just
bad habit of yawning.
yawn at the wrong times or what?
Yeah, like sometimes like if someone's talking, I'll do it unintentionally and I'll just be like, fuck, I shouldn't have yawned. I feel like that's rude. But I feel like
Yeah,
I can't help it.
that
I
was
can't help it.
me. All of like high school. Just
You're like,
yawn as soon as I
oh.
stepped into class.
It was just one big snooze fest for John.
Wait, I don't remember nothing.
Really?
Like trying to think about like high school stuff. Like I remember like everything
So what
outside
did
of
you
the
do?
classroom.
Well, yeah. Did you go to? Were you like in any sports or anything like
No,
that?
I was trying to be in
You.
football freshman year, but my grades weren't good, so I
Mm,
couldn't. And I was just like, fuck it.
but you weren't in any extracurricular activities, like
Not
I don't know,
legally. No, I'm
fucking.
just kidding. Not like school related.
Wow. So you would just go do the bare minimum.
Yeah, just show up, and that's it. Just try to
That's
talk
it,
to
literally.
my classmates and stuff.
Did you go to prom or like homecoming or anything like that?
Yeah, I went to prom.
You did? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I didn't go
Is
to
there
homecoming
pictures?
though. Yeah, I have pictures. You want me to look for one?
I really do. I was about to say, I was like, if you don't show me, I'm gonna have to go and search for it. Damn, you have it that quick? Aw, that's the
Me and my
little one,
nephew.
huh?
Yeah, Jacob.
Aw,
He had his birthday, his
little
Baby
baby.
Yoda themed birthday.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
Because I saw it on your Instagram, and I thought it was maybe something from your girlfriend's side.
Oh no, it was for my little nephew because like we kept saying that he looked like Baby Yoda, so like we just threw a Baby Yoda theme party. But low key it was like for me and my brother because we like the show and everything.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, he's gonna love it. Your little nephew's like, no, I don't like
And
it.
then me and my
It's
brother
scary.
just came in and we reaped the benefits.
Is that your prom?
That was like before.
Nuh-uh.
I have pictures
Dude.
too, like before we went, and I think I don't really have pictures at prom.
Well, yeah, because at prom you were just trying to have a good time, I guess.
We're just faded. No,
did you actually stay at prom or did you leave?
No, we stayed. We had a whole limo, me and my buddies, and yeah, it was cool. We just chilled, danced, you know.
So you actually had your prom experience.
Yeah, and it was cool because I didn't have a date, but that was a cool thing because, like, I could go around the whole like little because it was on the Queen Mary, so it was like it had like this little like, it was a little place, like a little saloon, I guess. But you can also go outside to like the pier, the dock or whatever, or I don't know. But anyway, so I was just like going around talking to everybody, you know. I didn't have to dance with just one girl. So that was cool.
Wow. So you were circulating.
Yeah, and then like a lot of people even like I was always told like, oh yeah, I wish I didn't go with this guy or this girl because like I was limited or like they didn't pay attention to me. They went with their friends. Yeah. And it's like it wasn't a good like couple experience, I guess. So I was kind of glad, you know, I ended up just going by myself.
Well, it's because I feel like the only reason you would want to have a date is because of the pictures.
Yeah.
Like just to take a picture and then that's it. You're like, all right, I'm done. Bye. And you just leave.
Yeah.
That's funny. It. I don't know. I mean, I feel like if I was to go to prom, I probably wouldn't want to go with someone either.
Yeah.
I'd rather just go with my friends. I think that's more acceptable now.
I feel like it was like almost the end of the year, so it's like the end of high school too. Just go out and have fun, you know, like
it was just one big party. Just
yeah.
We're finishing school, so let's celebrate.
Yeah, and I remember going to grad night. We went to Knott's. No, we went to Six Flags. Yeah, we went to Six
Damn, that's
Flags.
sick. That's dope.
And the whole school, we had a choice between Disney and Six Flags, and I'm kind of glad we went to Six Flags.
You wouldn't want to go to Disneyland?
I don't know, because I heard it's like whack. It was just like a bunch of, you can't even go on like the rides. Like it was just a bunch of different like dance floors with different type of like themes and stuff.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Six Flags had the rides, and like that's where you want to go for.
Yeah. I think when I was working at Disneyland, there was gonna be a grad night, but I didn't get scheduled, thankfully, because I think it was like you had to stay there like till like 5 a.m. or something like that, and I was like, no, I'm not down. So I was like, yeah, no. Oh, because it was open, I think, overnight.
Yeah, because I feel like that's the way they do it. Like grad night, like they close the park when nobody's there. Like and then you go when it's at night. So like so
yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Disney's like, are you crazy? Like we're not gonna fucking close the park just so a bunch of high schoolers can come.
Yeah,
during the day, I mean, at night, yeah, because they're just making more money.
Damn, I just realized people this year didn't have that.
Yeah, a lot of kids didn't have prom. Like they were like throwing like what do you call it?
Virtual
they were having
proms?
fits. Yeah, they were having fits because I saw on Facebook a couple of people like, oh, my kid's not gonna get to go to prom. My kid's gonna miss out on this. My kid's missing out on that. And I'm like, I wouldn't know because I didn't have any of that, so I'm kind of like whatever. But apparently, it's a big deal for people. So I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember like because for me it's like senior year, like it's part of the whole experience, like grad night and prom, and even that's why I'm kind of bummed I didn't go to homecoming, but it's just like a dance,
Yeah.
And then getting your yearbook and stuff, like it's kind of just like a thing you do, like you kind of have to do it. So
it's a passage.
Yeah, it's like you have to, like tradition, like come on.
Weird traditions we have as Americans.
America. Speaking of America, and something that's American related is cinema, and we're a movie channel thing, I guess. Not primarily, but what the? Manuel said I went to the Disney one. Most rides were open, but not all. What the?
Where were you? I thought you went to the same school.
Oh no, it's because he Manuel ditched us for another school. I like senior year.
Oh,
senior year. Also, most rides were open, but not all. What the hell? I thought it was just like, I don't know. I feel like Manuel had a better experience.
If you're like a big ride person, like if you actually enjoy rides, then I think going to Six Flags would definitely have been better because in Disneyland, obviously the rides are nowhere near as big and adrenaline spiking rides like Six Flags. I don't enjoy Six Flags just because I don't get on rides. So yeah.
Wait, you don't do any type of rides?
No, I don't like it. Right? I mean, I'll get on like the little like kiddie ones at Disneyland, but like an actual roller coaster, no. And me and Ben have had this like argument all the time. Like he tells me he wants me to get on rides and this and that because he likes going on rides, and I'm just like, nah. I'm cool. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling. People love that feeling.
I think me and you talked about this, how like he's been wanting to go. So I was like, oh, me and him could go on and you could just stay behind.
Yeah, that's why I want to take you. I want to take you, or I want to take someone with us so that he can have a partner, because I feel bad because obviously I want him to enjoy it, but that person will not be me.
Can you imagine someone tuned in right then? Oh yeah, I want him to have a partner, but I'm not gonna be there. Blah, blah, blah.
They're gonna be like, "Wait, what?
What are they
Audrey
talking about?
and Ben are no more." Yeah, it sounded bad, but no, I was talking about rides. But
check it out. He said, "LOL ditched." Man, I don't know, Manuel, if you ever ditched together, but I used like half of high school I ditched. That's why I didn't graduate.
And you never got in trouble?
Yeah. I get detention.
Would your mom like ground you?
My mom, not really. That's why I feel like I did it, because I didn't have like, I didn't have like parents, I guess. Like I had parents, but like they weren't really, they were focused on their own things, so it's like,
Yeah. So they weren't like, John, you better stop ditching.
Like, they would tell me, especially my mom, but I just didn't listen. I felt like that was me rebelling against them, even though it's like, I don't know. I just didn't like being at school. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, it's pretty boring. I don't blame you. It's really boring, actually. Hence why I dropped out in 5th grade. I was like, are you kidding? Another year? What, like 5 years of this? I don't think so.
No way. I'm finding out, like, little by little, like, I know, like, you didn't go to school, but, like, then you're like, oh, yeah, like, when I was in school. And I was like, wait, but I thought you didn't go to school. You're like, oh, yeah, I went for a little bit. And now we know you stopped at 5th grade.
Yeah, like, I thought I had told you that before.
Like, I'm above this ship.
5th grade, I think I went to 6th grade. I think. I don't even remember. I want to say I went to 6th grade, and that was it. And I did like a year of homeschool. But
that shit sucked. I did half a year of homeschool that junior year, and I just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, my mom bought me a whole ass computer so I could do like schoolwork, and I just didn't do it.
Yeah, my mom tried to like lay down the law for me. Like, she tried to make a schedule and whatnot. Like, if I was in real school, and it lasted for like 2 weeks, and I was like, yeah, no, this is not gonna work. Sorry.
But I feel like we're glorifying this, like that, like, oh, it was cool that we ditched and stuff. Like, I honestly regret it. I wish I was more involved about like knowing about college and like different colleges and all that stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I think life would have been a lot different. I don't think I'd have been working at Pizza Hut. I'm just kidding.
You wouldn't have met me though, and you wouldn't have met Georgie, and you wouldn't have met Alex. So it's all about the way you see it. And then you wouldn't have had the real talk.
Yeah. I feel like but like I said, everything happens for a reason. I'm a big believer in that,
Mm-hmm.
So we can get caught up of like should have, could have, would have stuff, like hindsight and stuff. But as long as you're doing stuff you want to do now, you learn from that.
And it's never too late. Like, if you really wanted to go back to college, you could.
Yeah. Which I was kind of contemplating.
Like that little
going to business school.
But I feel like now with the internet, you can easily learn anything.
Yeah, and also there's this Google has this program, and it's like you pay monthly for like courses to be an IT tech. And a lot of different employers are starting to accept that instead of like a certificate from school. So it's like cool, like you can take that route too, take classes online, especially in this pandemic, get an IT certificate and get a good paying job. I guess a decent one, I guess.
I mean, an IT tech, they make a lot of money, because I remember the ones at Amazon, they would just walk around all day with their computer. I don't know what they did, to be honest, but they would just I would just see them walking around with a computer. And then sometimes if we had like something happen inside the warehouse, they would call them over, and then they would just be like, and they'd be like, okay, it should work now. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what'd you do?
Like, they're getting paid like $20 more than you just to be on the computer.
They make like 80 a year, 80,000 a year, something like that. So that's a really good, I think, career.
I'm trying.
If I liked computers, I would do it, but I don't like computers.
Manuel says I ditched once with patches. We almost fucking patches. We almost got caught. We had to hide in a class that had a sub until second lunch started. Swear, I would always just like ditch in those Avid buildings. Like nobody's there, so I just like exit out. I'm talking to Manuel.
I know. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
But yeah.
I mean, I think I ditched like a few times in 6th grade because it was easy too, because there was like a canal behind the school. So during recess, you would go into the canal and hide, and then everyone was back inside, and then you would just jump out and then go to the neighborhood.
Do you remember field trips?
Mm-hmm.
I know, Manuel. I don't think you went, actually. Manuel didn't go to camp.
Sleepaway camp?
6th grade. Yeah, sleepaway camp. That shit was dope. We saw Freddy. We saw Jason. Imagine.
That'd be terrifying. Oh, I think so.
I had an embarrassing asthma attack there. Like,
really?
Everybody like found out I had asthma, and like we went like on a hike, And then like halfway through, I needed it, and I was like, "No, like fuck that! Like I don't want anybody to know." And I was getting like really red, and one of my friends was like, "Dude, are you okay?" So I was like, "All right, let's tell one of the counselors." So I was like, "Hey, like I need my inhaler." They got it out of their backpack, and everybody huddled around me to watch me. I was just like,
you were like,
and
no
everybody was asking me questions. They're like, "Does it hurt?" Like, you know.
I don't mean to laugh, but that sounds like a funny scenario.
It was fucking hilarious. If I ever write a movie or something, that's making it on there.
Yeah. Speaking of camp, though, yesterday I actually watched the first episode of season 9 of American Horror Story, and
Really?
it's about camp.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's set in the 80s, and it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's set in the 80s, and it's like about these counselors, camp counselors, that go to this camp where something horrible happened. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I just watched the first episode, but overall, I liked it because obviously it's set in the 80s, so it's like pretty cool to see that. And I think I'm not sure, but so far from what I saw, I think it's gonna be like based on actual serial killers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was an homage to like the 80s movies, like obviously Friday the 13th.
Yeah, definitely. Like that's the first thing that I said to Ben. I was like, this feels like Friday the 13th. And Ben was like, nah, really?
Or like Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, I think that's what it is. It has like 3 movies.
I haven't seen those. I need to.
I didn't go. The kids that stayed behind just watched the movies.
Fuck yeah, it sounds like a way better time, if you ask me. I would have never wanted to go to camp. You wanted to go to camp? You don't even like the outdoors. You don't even like trees.
I mean, I thought I just went for the experience. Like I don't know.
And you had to sleep in a cot.
We had a cookie thing that we had to like sand down, and then everybody signed it. Or I think I told the story, and then nobody signed mine.
Oh
no, I'm just kidding.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, damn. I don't think I would have enjoyed camp. I had like really bad separation anxiety. So, especially at that age.
We had to take like 3-minute showers.
Damn, you guys probably stunk.
I know. And it's weird because the counselors had to like shower us. Well, at least he showered me.
I'm like, I don't think that's normal.
No, I'm just kidding. No, yeah, they would like count down, like, all right, you guys have 3 minutes.
Would
and
you
then,
guys
at 3 I was just getting undressed. Oh shit!
Did you sneak in? You probably did sneak in to try to get a little glimpse of the little girls.
Nah, they had pretty good security. Not
At that, wait, how old were you? Like in 3rd grade?
I was like 14.
What?
I got held back. Not
That's old.
I don't know.
I thought you were like maybe like 9 or 10.
I was probably 10 because I was a year older than everybody else.
Yeah.
So, if it was like 9, I was 10. If it was like 8, then I was 9.
Did you always feel weird?
I felt kind of cool because I was like older. You know,
you're like, shut up, kid. I know more than you.
Doesn't mean I was wiser though, but still, it was pretty cool.
Well, I never went to camp, and I was just thinking that yesterday because I said I was watching the show, and I was like, would I have wanted to go? Probably not.
But have you been camping in the after like school, like
as a person?
Yeah, like have you ever just like in general like been to camp?
Yeah, I like camping. Like if I go with my friends or like my family, but I'm saying to go to like actual camp where I have to do what they tell me and I have to be with all these other kids. No.
Yeah, I feel you.
I just didn't like being around kids. I was never a kid person. Like I just didn't like my kind. Like even when I was little, I was like, oh.
You're kind, Audrey. You're freaking me out.
I was like, oh.
You're not part of this world.
Well, I'm talking about in like my generation. I was like, man, you guys are really dumb. Do I sound like that? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just could never relate to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I understand why, because even like now Ben will be like, he'll talk to me about stuff that he did when I was little, and I was just like, I never did that. So
yeah,
so that's why I felt like the odd man out.
odd girl out.
Odd girl out. Yeah.
I feel like that's how I felt sometimes too.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I would leave school and I would just be like, like I don't belong here anyways, you know.
Mm.
So
But
I'd
I
be
feel
like,
like you were
peace.
definitely, you had your group of friends and you guys had a good time. So that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's good. At least you have
Me and my
childhood
pals.
friends
Yeah,
and stuff like that. Oh. But
but
anyways, we should
I
probably
actually
talk
started a
about.
series too.
Is it something I've seen?
Ooh, yeah.
What is it?
Guess. It has
Is
two
it on?
seasons so far.
It has 2 seasons
Yeah.
on Netflix or on HBO.
I feel like this is gonna tell you. It's on Netflix.
I still have no idea. It has 2 seasons.
Yeah. I believe you've
Uh,
seen both of them.
you're gonna have to tell me. I can't think right
Hmm.
now.
It's kind of like horror related.
I'm going blank. All I can think of is stupid American Horror Story. But that has like 9 seasons. I don't know. You're gonna tell me and I'm gonna be pissed. 'Cause I'm
The
gonna be
Haunting of
like,
Hill House.
son of a bitch. So you watched
Yeah.
both seasons?
No, I started. I'm 2 episodes in the first season.
Oh, come on. You have to watch the second one. Everyone.
I really like it so far.
Why don't I like that show? I don't understand. Does
I
anyone
don't
not like that
know.
show? Anyone?
I just think it's pretty cool. Like it's about the whole Hill House thing, right? But it's
Uh-huh.
like more about like, it kind of reminds me of like the second part of it, and like it kind of goes back and forth. You know how like
Yeah.
after Pennywise and like,
Yeah.
I just like the whole relationship dynamic thing of like the brothers and sisters and stuff.
I'm gonna try and rewatch it.
And how
And
right
if I
now it seems like
don't
they have
like
to
it.
go back. I'm just like, oh
Uh-huh.
shit. So no spoilers, please.
Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to rewatch it, and if I don't like it this time around, then I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, no, I just don't like it for whatever reason.
Yeah. And I get how like you said it's like slow, like I feel like it only has very little scares, like here and
Yeah.
there, like maybe in the beginning or the end. I
The
don't know.
second one's worse though. The second
Oh,
one's
swear.
even more slow. Yeah.
Damn.
So brace yourself for
But
that.
it's pretty cool. So far I like the actors. I feel like I've seen the main guy somewhere before. I'm actually gonna look it up right now. I also saw a movie on Netflix too.
Which
I don't think
movie?
you've seen it, but I highly recommend it, Audrey.
Which one?
Let me see. The
this?
Han.
Ooh, this is cool. Sorry, I'm messing with Ben because he has a second screen. So
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, what can I do? Can I do something? I can't.
He
do
was
anything.
from a Game of Thrones. He's the one that was recast. Let me see.
Oh, he was
Mario.
the yeah. Wait, was he
Yeah.
the one? I wonder if he was the one that I didn't like.
Yeah, I feel like once he got recast, I felt like he wasn't really like kind of prominent, I guess, as like he was before.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
'Cause I feel like they didn't really do anything with his character after like that, like really of importance.
Like he could have been cool, but he wasn't. They didn't use him.
Yeah, properly. He was played by Ed Skrein or something like that, the bad guy from Deadpool.
What the fuck?
What's up, mid-level media?
I didn't know
How you
Pedro
doing?
Pascal was in it. Who does he play?
He plays a Viper. Game of Thrones? You didn't know he was in Game of Thrones?
I don't remember seeing him in that. Wow.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yes, he was. Yes, I remember
No
now.
spoilers.
Jesus Christ, how could I forget? Yeah, he was cool.
Remember the Viper versus the Mountain or something like that?
Fuck yeah, dude, that was gnarly. You're just like, ooh.
Yep.
Man. I miss Game of Thrones. I miss for what it was, not what it ended up to be.
That's why I had to buy it, because it's like there's so much I love from it.
Yeah, but it just it's like, is it redeemable?
It's kind of like having sex, and if you don't climax, like you still have sex, right?
Yeah, but it's not
Hey, like-
good. At that point, you're just laying down.
Just laying there.
At that point, I'm saying. But it was just like, for me, they just completely ruined it. My God. I don't know. But
Yeah,
anyways,
it's hard for me to recommend, but
we could talk about that all the time. But yeah, so you watched, I'm sorry, I completely blanked out. What movie did you watch?
oh no,
on
I
Netflix?
haven't told you yet.
Oh, okay.
I ended up watching. I don't know what came over me. I kind of wanted to just watch something, and I was like, I want to watch something new. And then I went to Netflix. I was, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna watch this one, and then watch The Trial of the Chicago 7, directed by Aaron Sorkin. And this is one of my favorite films of the year, Audrey.
Really?
Yeah, I loved it. It's like a courtroom drama and incredible performances all around. It has a great cast. I didn't know like half those people were in that movie, so it was pretty cool surprise.
It has
Just
Joseph
like the
Gordon-Levitt, right?
Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Sacha Baron Cohen, Mark Rylance, Jeremy Strong, Eddie Redmayne, Redmayne. Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love the way everything, like, it was shot, the way it was written. Obviously, Aaron Sorkin just writes the hell out of like all these movies, and I think he got way better in directing this time around. And yeah, just like what it's about. It's just like, if you don't get mad watching that movie,
yeah, something's wrong with you.
Don't talk to me, like, you know, like, and it's timely. Unfortunately, it's like a timely movie, but it's very interesting to kind of know like what happened in the past, you know?
Yeah. So, I keep seeing it, and I mean, I feel like I want to watch it. I'll probably come around to it at some point, but it's a courtroom drama, so I know it's going to be probably pretty heavy from what you told me. So, yeah.
It has its light moments, especially with Sasha's character. But it's not too light, you know. I feel like he's not like fucking Borat, you know, like,
yeah.
But
he still has to bring some sort of comedic relief to the movie. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Sacha Baron Cohen in a serious role.
Me either. I've always seen him play like characters, even in his new show. Like, I think it's called We Are America or something America. But like, he still plays like other people, you know?
He's very much a skit person.
Yeah. Audrey, you take this one.
Have you guys seen Queen's Gambit? Best show of the year. Yes, I have actually, and I completely agree with you. It is probably the best show of the year so far. It's really, really good. And I've heard that it's like on the way to breaking records and shit. Like, it's just like keeps going up. And I heard also that Anna Taylor-Joy, right?
Yeah.
I always want to say Anna Taylor-Greyjoy. I don't know why.
Game of Thrones thing.
Yeah, I don't know why I always want to call her that, but I heard that she'd be down to make a second season, which I actually am against, because as much as I love the show, I feel like it was just the perfect show, like the perfect ending. Everything is like, nothing was left like you weren't left wondering like what happened to this character, what happened. Like, everything was really good and just nicely packed in, and it was good ending. No reason to like continue it, I would feel.
Yeah.
It almost felt like it was just meant to be one season show and standalone, and that's it. So I'm kind of not for it if they continue it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I do recommend it to anyone that has not watched it, John.
Yeah, that's something I actually was debating about, like, starting. But my girlfriend wants to see it too, so like I feel like we should see it together. So I feel like after the Haunting ones, we're gonna watch that one. Or we could do both. We could do like one episode, go back and forth.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Aaron Sorkin is the same person who wrote one of my favorite courtroom movies, A Few Good Men, with Tom Cruise. Is that the one where he's with Jack Nicholson?
I've never seen that.
I think he's the one you can't handle the truth. I think it's that one, A Few Good Men. I haven't seen it, but I did hear that he's the writer on that. I think he did some writing on West Wing. Obviously, for me, he did Social Network. But so far, I think he's pretty good at directing too.
Speaking of courtroom dramas, though, I really want to add 12 Angry Men to my collection of Criterion this year. So for Christmas, if any of my friends are watching this, or my boyfriend, my boyfriend's in the chat. If you want to know what to get me, I would really love 12 Angry Men. Just saying that. I've been wanting to add that movie to my collection for a while now, and I feel like this is the year.
The standard.
Yeah, I really
literally 12 men in a room, and you never get bored once.
You're super into it.
Yeah, if anything, while it keeps going on, you just get more invested, and just all these little twists and turns, and you're just kind of and it kind of makes you think a lot too. You kind of think you side with this guy, and then you're like, wait, but then someone else says something, you're like, wait a minute,
it's great, yeah.
Point. Yeah, and then, but I don't know.
It's like you're in debate class. It's amazing.
Because you're good at debate class.
Because you're you missed that point, and then it's no, you missed that point. No, well, he brought up a good point. It's great. Heard. Yeah. But yeah, he also said that one season was good. So yeah, I think one season of the Queen's Gambit is definitely great. But you know how it is. It's a business, so they want to milk it. But I would be very devastated if they did. Because I
gotta get on it. Especially because I've been wanting to see more of Anya. So
yeah, I'm excited for her working with Eggers again. I think that they'll be good. So for the Northmen.
Okay, Northmen. I was like something men. I was gonna say the Viking men.
The Northmen. Yeah.
Northmen.
I'm super stoked for that. Who knows? I don't even know if it's scheduled for next year or if they haven't even said when.
I'm not looking forward to any movie being released soon.
Yeah, no, I think we should just kind of go with the idea that it's not going to happen.
So. It's not going to happen. It's going to get pushed back. No, well, yeah, it's either going to get pushed back or it's just going to go to streaming.
Yeah.
One of those two.
And the only one that they're releasing to stream is a street cat named Bob. Have you heard of that?
I think so. Let me see.
About the cat that this homeless guy adopts a cat.
I don't think so. But speaking of cat, did you happen to see the Tom and Jerry trailer?
No.
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm still gonna be there because I love Tom and Jerry, but it just looks. I would say it's a good movie. I say it looks like a cool time for a family movie.
Wait, I'm confused. Is it what is it? Like an actual movie?
Yeah, it's a movie, and it's I guess all the animals in it are animated, not just Tom and Jerry, because there's pigeons in too. They're animated, so it's real life, kind of like the Smurfs,
or Peter Rabbit.
Or Peter Rabbit, yeah. No, well, they're not too realistic. They look like cartoons, but they're just in a real world.
I have to look this up.
Chloe Grace Moretz is in it, and Michael Pena's in it.
Why would they do that? Why?
Because money, Audrey.
Why? Hold on, I don't see it. Tom and Jerry 2021. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, I see what they did. That looks weird. Huh. I don't know if I'm down. I mean, I love Tom and Jerry too, but I don't know. That's weird. I don't like it. But anyways, that movie with the cat with Bob. I've heard the story and I know it's a book and stuff, but yeah, that's the one movie that I saw that they're gonna release because it doesn't look like Why would you bank on Tom and Jerry now though? don't know.
Kind of like Scooby Doo. They try to remake it. That like I really liked it because it had other like Hanna-Barbera characters. So it was pretty cool, and I would have loved to. But I feel like if anything, I feel like just like you should just do like a Netflix series or something. You know,
Not a
like
whole
movies.
movie.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like they've been trying to do that, and it just hasn't worked. You know.
I'm still pissed because I still really want to watch Peter Rabbit, and they haven't released it. Like if they released it to stream, I would have totally watched it, but they
Yeah.
haven't. So yeah. I wasn't too impressed with the Tom and Jerry trailer. The animation was okay, but they should have included a decent voice actor pair. I need to watch the trailer. I haven't seen the trailer, so
Yeah.
not
It
really.
says I love Tom and Jerry, but it looks bad.
Ooh,
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I said, like maybe like kids growing up now, they would go, take your kids to go watch it, but I don't know.
Well, I think they just want to keep the legacy alive, you know? Kind of like with
Yeah.
the Peanuts movie. Did you watch that one? The one with the
No, but I own it.
But you haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it.
I feel like they just want to keep it alive, but which is stupid because then
I heard good things about that one though.
I haven't seen it, but yeah. But the reason that I think it's dumb is because they took away the specials. Like you're not gonna be able to stream them or anything. So I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, you will, but
I
only
thought
on Apple TV though.
Oh,
Those
you see?
bastards.
Those bastards. Yeah, exactly. Like what the heck? So I think if anything, I would just buy them. I probably would want to definitely buy them.
They have a 4K set that comes with the 3 holiday ones, and I've been wanting to get it. It's like $10. It's like $30.
That's not bad for 4K.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 4K, but it's like, I don't know, but I still want to get it.
You're like, it's like, well, it seems like a lot of money because you know that the movies aren't like feature, like they're not long movies. They're like little, like specials. But I mean, shit, if you want any hope of your kids to watch it, then I would definitely buy it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I want it. I want 12 Angry Men as well. I always forget about it when the sale comes. So thanks for reminding me. Yeah, they've been having a lot of sales. So
is it still going on until the end of the month? The Criterion sale?
Is it on Criterion or is it on Barnes and Noble? Because I saw the Barnes and Noble.
Oh no, I'm sorry. So yeah, they're having a Criterion sale at Barnes and Nobles.
Is that one going on for the whole month?
I think so, until the end of the month.
You heard that, babe.
Yeah, half off.
They're half off. Get it while you can.
He also said Northman and Green Knight most anticipated. Green Knight, Dave Patel looks pretty cool. They had like a whole ass board game or something like that. I don't know if you've seen that. Like they put something on sale.
Oh yeah.
That looked really interesting. They made like a little commercial.
Speaking of, the only movie to get animation mixed with live action right was Roger Rabbit. Tom and Jerry looks terrible. Are you a fan of Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, I didn't grow up watching it all the time, but I grew up watching it, and I have it. Yeah, I remember falling in love with Jessica Rabbit.
I mean, who didn't? Right? Yeah, I enjoy that movie as well. I don't own it, which is weird.
And Mr. Damn, what's his name? Hopkins.
The actor?
Yeah, Bob Hopkins. Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah,
Bob Hopkins.
Speaking of older movies, did you also see that they're releasing The Godfather again?
Oh yeah, like what's it called? Like Recoded or Redux or something like that. Yeah, like he redid the beginning and the end.
So
I've never seen them. So
you've never wait. You've never seen any of them?
Nope.
What? I thought you had seen the first one or the second one.
Hold on. I'll do it for you.
This is my version of not being on the show anymore. I go like this. Look.
No, I haven't seen it. Wow. Alex recently watched them and he really liked them. I don't know if he watched the third one though.
I haven't watched the third one, so I can't really like say like, oh my god, like how can you not watch them? But I mean, I've at least seen the first and the second. But yeah, I want to watch the third one because I saw the clip, the trailer of that, and I was
Yeah,
like,
me too.
was
Very
like,
interesting.
I know, and it's got such great actors, you know. I'm
How
definitely
come? What's his name?
I'm definitely in the mood to watch that and Goodfellas. I haven't seen Goodfellas in like years. And I feel like I should rewatch it because I feel like I don't really remember it as much as I should. What are you talking?
Did you
What are you
did
thinking?
you always be a gangster when you were a kid, Audrey?
Yep. with my big hoop earrings.
Damn, I feel like you can pass. You can get that chola look just right.
Yeah, I really can. It's funny because without even trying, like, what the heck? I guess he doesn't like cholas then. Just kidding. What happened, John?
Okay,
Oh.
right. I'm sorry.
I was like, what happened? I was like, what happened? I guess he really doesn't like cholas. What was I saying?
Then you can put the hoop earrings and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. If I ever need to pull like a Halloween look out of the bag, that would probably be my go-to.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you should definitely watch The Godfather. I think you would really, really like it.
No, yeah, it's definitely like it's obviously like it's kind of like Citizen Kane, even though like
You
I
fell
still
asleep?
have I say even though I fell asleep with Citizen Kane, it's like one of those classics like you got to see, you know.
Yeah. But you have them, right? You have the set, don't you? Oh, you don't?
Why do you even have them?
I'm
It's because
surprised you
like
don't
there's
have
like
them.
there's an old set on Blu-ray, and then there's like this white one, and then there's this red one, and then
What?
now there's like the third one. So it's like I don't know which one to get.
Well, just get the one that you like. I would get the red one. The red one's nice.
Yeah, there was a red one, and then there's like this white one, and I think the newer black and red one is like the same thing as the new white one, but like you get like a little picture frame of the family or something, and like car. I don't know what the fuck. So,
It comes with some goodies. Well, I would
yeah.
honestly just go for the one that you like. Like, I wouldn't worry too much about getting like the latest one because they're probably gonna they're gonna always come up with new collections. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for the 4K ones. I know as soon as I get it, they're gonna come out the 4K one, so I'm just gonna wait.
But is it really worth it for the 4K?
I think so. If they do it right, there's like if they do the transfers right, like Terminator 2 in 4K sucks. Like the Blu-ray is way better. So you gotta kind of like do your research a little bit and like yeah. But for the most part.
Because I feel like Ben wants to get a 4K TV just because of the Xbox coming out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, is it really worth it? I don't know. I have to see it for myself.
I feel like especially more for gaming it is. And like for movies, like you have to have like everything right, like the TV, the connection, the player, and then the movie.
Yeah.
So you know,
it has to be everything has to be calibrated well.
Yeah, but I think for gaming is definitely worth it. And what was I gonna say? Like a lot of 4K movies, they come with the Blu-ray as well. So like if you want to future-proof it, just get the 4K one and then watch the Blu-ray. And then like if you ever upgrade, you have the 4K already, you know.
And I don't know if I've told you this before, but I really enjoy. I think I have said this actually several times. I actually enjoy seeing movies when they don't look as crisp. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
they have that classic look.
Yeah, and like I remember in my parents' house, I had a small TV, and I remember you were like, "Dude, that's your TV," because it was tiny. It was like I think like a 19-inch or like a 20-inch. It was tiny.
It was not even 20. Like, come on.
It was like 16 inches. It was tiny, but I loved it because watching movies in that TV was really I don't know, like it felt like really intimate. It was cool. I enjoyed it. And I even want to get like an older television, like, you know, the ones that are like the tubes.
The heavy ones?
The ones from like
you want to break Ben's back moving it around.
No, I want one like eventually, like if I were to get like a house or somewhere where I was actually gonna like stay, I would definitely want like a vintage TV just so I could hook it up and watch movies there. I don't know, because something about it just feels more special.
Yeah.
The bigger the TV screen feels a little bit weird for me.
The built-in VHS.
Yeah, with the That sound was so satisfying. Like when you would push it in.
Yeah.
Like it was like little whirring sound.
Yeah.
It was so
When you would rewind it, that'd be cool. Like,
yeah.
these
Great
kids
time.
nowadays are gonna be like, huh? That's
They're
so
like, "What
crazy.
else
Oh, I
are
was
you
like, fuck.
It's really bizarre. Yeah. There was. Oh wait. Yeah, Ben said, "Nah, Godfather better than Citizen Kane." Come on. People would probably disagree with you there, just because Citizen Kane's considered like a.
I don't know why it's considered one of these. I fell asleep.
I mean, there was a comedy called The Freshman with Marlon Brando and Matthew Broderick, which is basically The Godfather, but with comedy in it. Oh, that's interesting. Well, Matthew Broderick is a funny guy.
I know. I love Matthew. He hasn't been doing much.
No, he hasn't actually.
And it's cool that he says Matthew Broderick and then he has a Simba thing.
I know, right? Wait, is he the one that's married to Sarah Jessica Parker? He is, right?
Nowadays maybe like he was married to her at one point.
No, I think he's still married. Let me look it up because it's gonna.
Alexa, who is married to Sarah Jessica Parker?
Ooh. Sarah Jessica Parker is married to Matthew Broderick.
Oh yeah.
They have been married since 1997 and have 3 children.
Well,
it's like one of those low-key couples you never hear about. And I think that's
them.
what makes their relationship strong, because you never really hear about them.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know that. But good for them. I'm happy that they've been together that long.
That long, yeah.
Speaking of Sarah Jessica Parker, I've been binge watching, rewatching Sex and the City. Yeah, oh my god, I fucking hate that show because the more I see it, the more I'm like, man, this is terrible characters. Like, they're really bad. They're really annoying. But I still watch it because it's like, it's just good to have in the background as noise. Like when I'm like doing something mindless.
Yeah.
I just like having it in the background. I don't really like pay attention to it, but it's a really bad show when you think about it. Like the characters, it's just like,
yeah.
And I'm not really.
I feel like Sex and the City, Grey's Anatomy, and what was the other one? Are shows I don't think I ever could watch.
You never seen Grey's Anatomy? Really? Grey's Anatomy will get you sucked in, dude. Once you start watching it.
Really?
Yes, it will get you sucked in. Now I don't think so because now they're like on season like I think like what 19 or 18 or something like that. I stopped watching when season 12, I think 13 maybe, but I haven't watched it. Oh, Ben said Seinfeld has terrible characters too. You love terrible characters. I cannot believe that. Seinfeld.
I haven't seen Seinfeld. So.
Amazing show. How dare you? But yeah, the characters are pretty terrible too. But Kramer is, I think, the best. I love Kramer. He's my favorite. But I mean, Seinfeld's hilarious. Sex and the City doesn't even have humor, like good humor. But I can't talk shit because I still watch it.
Where was I? I don't know where I was. That I was like, I was watching a Seinfeld episode recently.
Why were you watching it, like out of nowhere?
Yeah, like I don't know if it was like
it was probably
like
on
laundromat. I don't know where it was.
Yeah, well, I could see that happening because it was like on cable or something. I didn't say it was a bad show. I love it. Yeah, but the characters, yeah, you're right. The characters are pretty bad, but
spoilers.
Not that they're bad. It's just they're terrible. Their lives, I guess, or just you're like, wow, these people are bad.
It's like spoiler alert for Seinfeld. Anybody who's watching?
I mean, that show's like 30 years old. If you haven't seen Seinfeld, then I'm sorry. Like you, John. If you haven't seen Seinfeld, I'm sorry.
No. Like I'm trying to say, I'm gonna spoil something, like the finale. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled, turn that now. So don't they all get like arrested?
Yeah, they end up
at the end.
The ending was pretty bad. I hate the last episode. To be honest, it's the worst one. What was I gonna say? I know you've been rewatching Friends because that's your guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a guilty pleasure because everybody loves it.
I don't like it.
No, I know, but like mostly, you know, I feel like if it wasn't that like popular, then yeah. Like for me, my guilty pleasure, I was gonna say it's Lost.
But everyone loves Lost too.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, but I don't think so. Manuel said, "Put up a deal." It's already hot, dude.
Oh, you're making me want to read all this.
I'm so hungry right now. I don't know why.
Well, you haven't had breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
You're pregnant.
Hey, don't say that.
Your girlfriend's pregnant. I'm calling it now.
No.
Just kidding. That'd be great. I hope that if I were to ever get pregnant, that Ben would get all my side effects, and I wouldn't get any.
Ben.
And I'd just be coasting.
Has that happened to any girl?
Yeah, it actually happened to my cousin. It wasn't her boyfriend, it was her dad, my uncle. Got like all the side effects. Like he got the morning sickness, he got the like cravings. She didn't get anything. Isn't that weird?
Is that like a thing, or is it just like it just happens to be a coincidence or something?
No, it's a thing. You like whoever, like sometimes people who live in the same household as the girl can get the side effects. It's happened to a few of my friends. Like they told me that their like boyfriend was like getting the nausea or getting the
cravings and stuff.
Yeah. So
damn. So I guess it's not all like
it's not all
like happy, you know.
Oh no, of course not. Nope, that's all you, babe. Nope, I don't think so. But yeah. Besides that, have you watched anything else?
No. Besides that, my brother's been rewatching Flash, so I kind of like tune in every now and then, like, you know, to watch it a little bit.
Yeah, we watch.
I still don't know what's going on, but
you never seen the show like from beginning to end?
I've seen the first season like a little bit, and then I just stopped.
Oh, The Mandalorian. Yeah, that's true. We've watched the 3rd episode. Are you caught up?
Yeah. I did a lot of research on because I don't really watch the Clone Wars. I watched like there was like this 3-episode arc that kind of tied into episode 3 last year, so I watched that. But I was watching a lot of history of like the Mandalorians and who Bo-Katan is, because I knew who she was, but I didn't really know about her. So it was cool that they got the same actress to play her. And I thought it was the best episode so far this season. And it explained a lot. Like it gave us a lot, and it's like, okay, we can kind of see like we're gonna meet these characters later on, and apparently we're gonna get Ahsoka next episode. So you should cosplay as her.
Why?
I feel like you could pull it off. You kind of look like Rocio Dawson.
Rocio Dawson, yeah.
All the research you need is going to be on our next review. There it is, guys. Gangster Pups does weekly reviews, recaps.
Yeah, they go like in depth. I'll be Anakin. I thought it said I'll be a Macon. I was like, what? I'll be Anakin. Yeah. Yeah, no, Ben's channel, him and his buddy, which is another fellow YouTuber, they do like full in-depth reviews of The Mandalorian, and they're really good. They go into detail, so it's pretty fun to watch. And yeah, so go check him out at Gangstapuffs, exactly how you see it spelled there. Right here. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, but I agree with you completely. I thought the 3rd episode was my favorite so far. It was a really good episode. And it just got me excited because I feel like we're gonna see a lot of new characters, and I'm stoked.
Yeah.
To see where they take it, you know?
Like I feel like what I liked about the show is that it's like not as connected to anything else, but the fact that they're bringing like these other characters like from the animated shows, because those characters I feel like are not in the movies and they're not well known, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know? So it's still like if someone's barely tuning into The Mandalorian, like that doesn't know anything, it's still like relatively new to them, you know?
Yeah.
And like for me, like I didn't really know a lot about Bo-Katan and stuff like that, so it's like it's still new, but it's like characters that I know that exist already, so it's pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know if you get what I mean.
It's like shining some light into these characters that, like you said, we don't like. If you're not like a diehard and you watched all the like novellas and the side shows that have happened, you really don't know much about them. So it just feels fresh and new, and it's really exciting. Like I said, I'm really, really stoked.
So, Ben, do you think what's her name? Sabine? Girl with the purple hair. You think because I feel like I saw somewhere that she left with Ahsoka. Like, that's the last we've seen of her. You think she's gonna pop up too? Or even Ezra? What do you think, Ben? You're probably tuned out already.
Nah, he's on there. What do you think? But yeah, I'm with you though, because I haven't seen Clone Wars or Rebels or any of that. So I'm just kind of like, I know a little bit, but that's it. I don't really know like too much.
Yeah.
But I love the Mandalorian. He's so good.
I know. I like him. And Baby Yoda too, or the child.
I love their relationship. It's so cute. Yeah. I'm gonna cry. Like if he gets separated, oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Do you think that they can continue the show without the child? Like just follow Mando?
Just the Mando?
Adventures?
No, because they're like partners. They're like two peas in a pod. So that is dangerous. I doubt it for this season. They got a good amount of people in this season already. I was gonna say that is dangerous just because I feel like now when you think of the Mandalorian, you think of the child. You don't think of one of them without each other. So it's kind of like, ooh, like did they do a bad thing in the sense that they can't really take it anywhere without one or the other? So now you're kind of feeling like, well, maybe the child is just going to be his partner till the end and he's going to train to be a Mandalorian or something. I don't know.
Oh, and because there was a Mandalorian that trained to be a Jedi. That's where the Darksaber comes from. So it's like now the reverse. There's going to be like a little kid that's supposed to be a Jedi, but it's a Mandalorian.
Yeah, so that'd be cool. That'd be really cool to see if he did train him. And I'm really curious to see if when he grows up, if he's just gonna look like Yoda. I really want to know, or if he's gonna look like a little bit different in the sense that you can tell that he's a teenager or whatever.
Like Groot.
Yeah, because isn't he already like really old? Like he's like 100.
I think he's like 50. but like in his years or something like that, like
in 50, which translates to like 3 years for us.
But I feel like their species, I think I've heard, I might be wrong, I've heard that they live in, like until like they're 400.
Yeah, because Yoda was
like if he's 50. Yeah, Yoda was fairly old, but I feel like he lived longer. I don't know.
Oh, Yoda! Damn, now I want to watch the movies again.
I think he smashed, and that's his offspring.
I mean, that's what people keep saying because they're like Baby Yoda when his real legit name is a child, which is kind of weird. They should have just called him Baby Yoda.
And there's a rumor that it might be a clone of Yoda.
That'd be devastating.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's what I thought. I think I said that somewhere, or I said it to Ben. I thought that he was just like a clone. I was like, he's probably just a clone of Yoda. It would make sense, kind of.
Because they had the clone army, so they have the technology.
Yeah. It's very possible. Who knows? Anything is possible in the Star Wars universe.
But either way, I'm glad we're getting some kind of Star Wars, even though it's like not movies. I feel like we need a break.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I agree with you on that because this feels like really good because I felt really, really bad with watching the last movies.
Yeah.
I see the Mandalorian and I'm like, yes, there's hope for something good to come.
Especially because like that universe is so big. There's so much going on. Like when I was watching those videos, I'm like, Jesus, it's like you could just do like a show about like 1,000 years before all this stuff, like there's still a lot of things they need to like touch upon, and it's just vast, and I love it. And
yeah, and I'm just really happy that it fell in the right hands, directing wise, because it could have been really, really bad if it had taken
He said Yoda, Baby Yoda is a Palpatine.
That'd be funny.
Why?
Baby Yoda is
Because
he is really cute, even though he pissed me off in the last episode. I was
he was
so
eating
upset.
all
I
the
was
eggs.
like, okay. I was like,
I
you're acting
know.
like a brat. You're acting like a brat. You need to stop.
A lot of people said that too. Like, oh, they villainized him.
I don't think they villainized him. I think they just made him like more like a kid. Like, you know, kids get into trouble. Kids do shit. Kids are just curious creatures and they just want to touch everything. But it's frustrating because you're like, don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I really like the frog lady, dude. I like frog lady is like she's my homie.
I was pretty glad that she got reunited with her man. I was really happy. And then the little baby
Hatches.
Little Hatches.
It was so cute. I love the fact that they babysitted Baby Yoda, even though he's the cause of her almost losing her babies.
I know my friend pointed out, like, oh, he has a babysitter in almost every planet now.
Yeah, and I told that to Ben too. I was like, everyone that babysits Baby Yoda just falls in love with him and wants to like keep him for their own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved the frog lady. I thought she was dope and really, really smart, likable character. I could see her becoming like a plush or having like a picture of her.
Yeah, her little eggs.
Vote for Frog Lady 2021.
There's already a little one of this of him trying to get the eggs. A little Funko Pop. Yeah. It says the child and the canister or something like that.
Nuh-uh. Oh my god, dude. Funko Pop, they jump on it.
And look, we buy into it. I buy into it.
Yeah, you're crazy. I don't want Funko Pop. I never really liked them, but that's crazy. They literally jump on everything and make something.
I feel like the one that you would like though is Black Phillip from The Witch. Yeah,
you mentioned that. I don't know. It's because they irritate me. They're so big. I'm trying to look.
They're like 3 inches.
But they're so clunky. Let me see. Like I like this one's cute, but it's not a Funko Pop. Let me show.
Ooh, Ben, she's gonna mess up your.
Look, I think I broke it.
Your setup, dude.
Sorry. Look, he's cute.
Oh, isn't that the
Witcher?
Damn, from The Witcher.
I think this is cute because it looks more like a little like action figure, you know? Yeah. But the Funko Pops, I just don't like that you either have to keep them in the box or it's like.
Look at he said he showed you it. He's I'm not watching anymore. Bye. Damn. That confirms that you tune out whenever you're not really interested.
No, I know. No, I'm not saying that. But like I still wouldn't want it. Like, yeah, it was cool, but nah.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Like I'm not like he shows me a bunch of Funko Pops and I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He's mad at you.
Yeah, he came out to give me angry eyes. But yeah. Better speaking about Tesla stock. I don't know what that is.
What happened to the Tesla stock?
I don't know what happened to Tesla stock.
They're plummeting?
No, dude.
Alexa, what happened to the Tesla stock?
Didn't they just launch?
Alphabet traded at $1,740 and 64 cents on the Nasdaq, down 1.19% since previous close. I found some news
Alexa, stop.
I don't know what Ben's doing. He's trying to make the lighting better.
Yeah. It sounds like he's messing with tinfoil.
Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully it looks good. But anyways, yeah, I heard Tesla, my bad. The launching, or they launched already? I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, the SpaceX.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't
know. I feel like space is a sham.
Oh my god. You think it's like the Truman Show that we're like in this bubble and space is not really space?
And I'm Truman.
Jesus. It's pretty morose.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know.
So you don't really like space?
Like I love space and like the thought of it, and it's terrifying. But
it's fucking creepy.
But it's like because like the other night too, I was like thinking like, you know what? Like we're just literally on a floating rock going around the sun.
That's what I've been saying that. I've been telling people, I'm like, dude, it's fucking nuts when you think about it. It's really
like, isn't that trippy? Like, that's scary.
Yeah, it's really weird. And the fact that at any moment in time, another rock that's just casually going through space, minding its own business, can run into us and we're just all gone. The end of our civilization is done.
That's what I don't get. Like, we can see those rocks coming because you know how there's those, oh, a meteor's gonna just pass by Earth or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But supposedly the light from like the other suns takes so long to get from us to us, you know? So like a sun could explode and then like 45 years later we finally see it gone, you know?
And we're like, ah, damn.
So it's like in Watchmen, that's what he says. He's like, all we ever see of stars are their old photographs.
Yeah, because they were there, but now they're not.
But it's like, how can we not see it but see the rocks? I don't know. This is why I'm not in NASA or whatever.
Doesn't Timon say that in Lion King? Remember when they're laying down and he's like, no, that's just where the stars used to be, or something like that. He says that,
I don't know. He says something. They're like, hey, do you ever wonder? He's like, do you ever wonder what those big glowing things are? And he's like, oh, they're fireflies that get stuck.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, space is really interesting to me, but it's really scary. But speaking of space, yesterday Ben made me watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
In space?
The movie. No, it's not the one in space. I think it's just called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But
yeah, like the first one.
Yeah, but we watched it on YouTube because they have it for free.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the scene where they're like in space, and it's just so bad. I'm like, what?
I haven't watched that in so long, but I remember really loving that. I remember watching. Is that the one where like they go back on Earth, and they're in this jungle thing, and they have like ninja suits?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what I remember.
They get like the sacred animal power, like they get the bear and the ape and the frog.
That's the one I remember, and also the goo, the orange, the purple guy,
the purple goo. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it yesterday and I was like, man, this is really bad. I mean, obviously it's iconic for the time, and when we were little, it was like, oh my god.
I loved, I don't know if it was Lost Galaxy or Lost in Space or something like that, where they introduced a silver one, and then he was like the brother of the Red Ranger, and I was like, oh shit. Like, I don't know. It was pretty cool.
Dude, oh my god. I was like watching it and I was like, I can't believe this. It's so funny. I mean, it's like a good time, but it's just so bad. Like the visuals. But like Ben said, it was very ahead of its time. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, yeah, you're right.
Ben, did you like the newest movie from Lionsgate?
The new part?
The one with Bryan Cranston as Zordon.
Wait, Bryan Cranston was him?
Mm-hmm. He was like the voice.
Where is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the one that I watched in theaters, I believe. I went to go see it because I was like, oh my god, I had to see it.
I liked it. I remember really enjoying it. Like, I really wanted a sequel too. Ben said, not really.
Damn, like that. What was it called?
I think it was just called Power Rangers.
Because there's Power Rangers in space, Power Rangers Jungle Fury, Power Rangers Time
Rita
Force.
was cool. I think Rita, he thinks Rita was hot.
Oh yeah, wasn't it? What's her name?
Elizabeth Banks.
Oh yeah.
He didn't like the suit. Yeah, I didn't really like the suits either. How they were like alien or something, right? Like they were they attached. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. I just want like a Power Rangers series. You know what I'm saying? Like like a PG-13 Power Rangers series, like with dope ass graph, like CGI and stuff like that. I don't know.
Is that too hard to ask?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But yeah. Well, that's all I've been watching. So Other than
Hopefully
that,
this coming week we can watch more. I really want to watch some more things, Audrey. And I feel like watching that one movie kind of like sparked that thing. Like, you know what? I want to watch more new stuff. You know.
yeah.
And also,
I
I
mean,
really like the show, The Haunting of
yeah.
Hill House. Or yeah.
I'll probably finish American Horror Story and then at some point watch the Trial of the Chicago 7.
Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's dope, but I feel like you have to be in the mood, like you said, because it's like very serious. It's kind of it's a
No,
courtroom, so it's like okay,
don't expect anything too funny or anything like that. Yeah,
yeah,
no. Hopefully I can watch also more movies because yeah, I've been kind of in a slump. But you have a bunch of movies to watch too, right
I
behind you.
know, I know, I know, I know. No, I'm just kidding.
You're like, all right. But yeah.
But I'm hungry, and last time I went to Jack in the Box, they forgot my drink, and they gave me 2 free tacos. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go to that and
No,
get some lunch. And
yeah. It was fun. I feel like this wasn't a really long one, so it's perfect to smash up with our last one. If you didn't watch it. If you didn't watch it, it's 60.5.
No, it was episode 59 and a half because it was
Oh
more
yeah.
like it was supposed to be like 30 minutes, but it was like 40 something minutes.
Yeah, I know. So smush it together and it's an episode. Yay.
Yep.
But yeah, hopefully we can watch some more stuff and next week come back and talk more.
Oh, and also the trailer for Justice League. Other than it being black and white, I don't know if it was literally the same one, but in black and white with a few different shots.
Probably
But it didn't really do anything to me. I'm excited for it, but I don't know what the big deal is. But anyways, all right, guys. Ben, real quick, no, I don't think they're still making a sequel because they didn't make enough money. But I still think they should do something with the property, maybe like a live action. I wasn't say serious, but I feel like that's still going on. But anyways, all right, guys, stay safe out there. Watch more movies, and then we'll see you guys next time.